Hello, hello, beloved. Hello again. First of all, I want to say I absolutely love my clients. I love the goddesses that I work with. I love how strong and fierce and amazing they are, and I love their strength to walk the path even with all of its trials and all of that stuff. They're still doing the work that is needed for them to get to where they know they need to be. So I am using this time right now to say I honor all of you. I honor all of you, my loves, my beautiful, beautiful goddesses. And thank you for choosing me to be your mirror as I also see myself in you, because we are all one. Thank you. And I honor you. And I love each and every one of you. And I want to say that I see your hard work. I see where you were. I see where you are right now. And I also continue to hold space for your expansion and that vision, that sacred vision that you hold. Do not give up, sisters. You keep moving. And I'm so proud of all of you guys. So, I love you guys. I just got back from the office and I wanted to hop on real quick and just talk about this full moon coming up and the Mercury retrograde, because people freak out about it. People completely freak out about it. And if you've heard me talk about Mercury retrograde, I love Mercury retrograde because it's like the cosmic siesta. I feel like that's a time for us to pause and step back and kind of reevaluate things. Now, it could be because I'm a Virgo and my planet is Mercury. Maybe that's why I love it. But I learned to love Mercury once I understood the purpose of a retrograde. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about the energy coming up. And I've been seeing how it's been influencing people around me. And people are already going into that freak out mode. And people are already feeling the intensity of the magic that it is bringing, right? And not only is it a super full moon in Gemini, which is, Gemini, their planet is Mercury, because Gemini and Virgos have the same planet, and that is Mercury. So we have a super full moon coming up on Sunday in Gemini, and then that same day, Mercury, which is the planet for Gemini, does what? Goes into retrograde. And we're going to be in Mercury retrograde till December 22nd. So right before Christmas, then we come out of it, right? But here's the beauty. I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of this time and how you should use this to harness, like what you should do with this potent energy, because what it's doing is preparing us for 2018. Here's the thing, cosmically, everything is planned beautifully for us. And if only we know, if only we go with the flow of the cosmic river. I'm just going to say the cosmic river. If only we just go with the flow of it, we can benefit so much from it. Most of the time we resist these powerful cosmic energies, right? We resist them. We fear them. We pretend they don't exist, even though they're slapping us back and forth, right? Here's the thing, whether you want to believe it or not, there is a cosmic flow of energy that is constantly directing our lives. Where is it directing us to? To where we need to be. If only you know, if only you are aware of these energies, and if only you allow these energies to lead you to where you need to go. So, retrogrades are a time to basically step back. So here's the thing with retrograde. We call it a retrograde because the planet gives the illusion of going backwards. So Mercury, instead of spinning, like the clockwise, is going so slow compared to, it's going so slow that it looks like it's going backwards, right? And so this time is a time for you to step back. This is a great time for you to evaluate them before we enter 2018, right? And I'm going to find another time to talk about the whole energy for 2018, which is like, it's like entering a candy store. It's incredible. If only you knew what we're about to step through, you'd be like, okay, what do I need to do to enter, right? So super full moon in Gemini, same day Mercury retrograde. What is that got to do with anything? It is time for you to step back. It is time for you to take it slow. It is time for you to review where you've come from. Okay, sometimes we need to go backwards in order for us to move forward, right? We have a African parable or proverb that says sometimes you need to step back in order for you to move forward. Retrogrades are perfect timing. They're like the cosmic parable where we actually are being forced to do this, to take that step back and review our lives. But in this case, so let me talk about the elements. So Gemini, the element for Gemini is air, and air is all about the mind, your thoughts, your beliefs. It's all up here, right? And Virgo's an earth sign, but because we also have our planet is Mercury, and Mercury also has to do with your minds, as the master of basically your thoughts and your thought patterns, right? And there's more to Mercury, but I'm kind of like skimming through the very surface right now. This retrograde is really gonna make you face that inner, deeper beliefs and thought patterns that do not serve you anymore, and especially will not serve you in 2018. And this is doing that. This is like, I was telling my client today, I was like, this is a great opportunity for you to let go and release completely. Like this super full moon and the Mercury retrograde is giving us exactly the perfect opportunity to release whatever it is that we need to release once and for all. It's almost like we're going to the root of it and uprooting the entire plant, that mind-boggling, not serving us anymore. We're uprooting all of it and getting rid of it. So I created this offer, and I've done these clearance every now and then, and they've been incredible. They usually are like the what word am I looking for? What people need to like step up or get to that next level is that powerful. And especially what I have created for this time is very powerful, because the clearing is not just a general clearing. We are syncing up with the retrograde and the super full moon energy. And we're doing clearance mentally, emotionally, and also physically. So we're doing the clearing on all the three levels. We're going in there and uprooting whatever it is that you have been dealing with for God knows how long, that you know you're ready to let go, or you have been working on it for a long time and it just seems not to budge. This is your opportunity to finally release it. So how do you know what you need to release? So my client and I were talking about it today, and for her, like her main thing that came in, I mean, it's been like continuous, where it's been, I call it like the cosmic slap in the face. Like you cannot look away from it. It's just all up here. The universe is literally showing to you what needs to be released. And it's usually something that you've had to deal with for a long, long time. It's something that you have been struggling with for a long time and have no idea how to even deal with it. It's coming up now. And what I'm also seeing is that it's probably not going to feel good. These are stuff that have given you a lot of grief, a lot of I mean, it's just, it doesn't feel good. This is the kind of stuff that when it comes up, you want to hide. You want to run and hide. You don't want to deal with it anymore, right? And you wish that you could just put it there and lock the door and run away from it. But this is the time that we're in. No more locking the door and running away. We have to face it, because you do not want to take that into 2018. And when when I come back sometime, when the energy is right, after this retrograde, when I come back to talk about the beautiful blossoming, expanding, supporting energy of 2018, you will see why we've had to do this polishing this year, and especially this last bit of 2017, where it looks like all the planetary energies are just like, hello, I'm here, right? So we're really being asked at this time with these powerful two energies to recognize the struggle, recognize whatever it is that you have been struggling with that has been coming up. Recognize it and release it. Recognize it and release it. And I was telling my client today that is the recognizing point, the part is very important, because it's simple for us to be like, oh, there it is again. I've been there, I've experienced it, and then we move away from it. That's not going to get rid of it. That's not going to uproot it. That's not going to shift it. But when you recognize it, you're like, okay, this is what I have to deal with. I have had to struggle with this all my life, but I have reached a point where I don't want it anymore. It does not serve me anymore. It is holding me back. I am tired of it. I am not that person anymore. And I am ready for something else. I am ready for something else. So for example, let's say you've been struggling with poverty consciousness or poverty mindset, right? So recognizing the patterns thus far that you've had to deal with that poverty consciousness. And then after you've recognized it, use the full moon. And I was telling my client this, make the release very simple, because this is what makes this time very powerful. Like I can't even talk. There's like so much coming through. Oh man, I love this. But the releasing part, we're not doing it by ourselves. Like the universe is literally right there next to us saying, just give it to me. Here, just give it to me. I'm ready. Just hand it over to me. Let me do the work for you. So for my client, I was like, you can write it down and burn it. You can even speak it out and be like, universe, here, divine creator, my angels, my miraculous beings who work with me. This is my struggle and I am handing it over to you. And in return, I am receiving. I open myself to receive this in return, like whatever that opposite is. So if it is poverty mindset or consciousness, the opposite for you might be financial abundance, or abundance in all of its beauty. Right? Like all of it. If it is sadness, you will be receiving joy in return. But I want you to recognize what that struggle was and the gem that you received from it. Okay. So, for example, if you're dealing with, let me use one of my, let's go back to the struggle. Okay. You've been struggling again with the poverty mindset. The patterns will be looking back and seeing where in your life did you have to struggle most with that poverty mindset. And then the gem is finding out who it made you now. Because here's the thing, all of the struggles, they have gems within it. And if only we know that they are creating, or they're kind of polishing us to become the person that we want to be. So the gems in the poverty consciousness could be that it made you a stronger person, a more resourceful person, a person who can build something out of nothing. So recognizing the gems within the struggle, and then saying, okay, thank you, poverty consciousness, for giving me the gift of resourcefulness, of giving me the strength to keep moving forward, even though I didn't have any resources, or giving me the strength of the mind to keep moving forward, whatever that is for you. And then you say, here you go, universe, it no longer serves me. I do not need it anymore, but take it all. I give it all to you. I just surrender it to you. And in return, I open myself, expand my capacity to receive financial abundance, or just abundance, or wealth, or prosperity, or monetary support, whatever it is that yours is. Do you see how it's going? So recognize the pattern. Recognize the gem within, surrender it to the universe, and then call in the opposite. Call in exactly what it is that you would like to experience, right? So this process, is simple. What I'm trying to say is that don't let your mind make it complicated. Do not let your mind make it complicated, especially with the retrograde. It will be very easy for you to go into, oh my gosh, I have to do it this way. The energy is so big. I have to do this and I have to do. No, just do it. Just do it. There's no more time to be like, this has to be perfect. I have to look this way. Just do it and release it, because your guides, your divine posse are right there. They're with you. It's saying, hey, just give it over. Just give it over already. You've been holding this for how long? So you know what it is that needs to go. You know what it is that needs to go. What is surfacing right now and asking you to release it once and for all. You know that. And it's coming up for a reason. Know that when you release it with this full moon energy, this super full moon energy, and the Mercury retrograde, you are uprooting it from its source, and you're releasing it completely. You will not be stepping into 2018 with that anymore. So really use this time to do the work and release. It's the work of release, of letting go of the last bit, whatever it is that you need to let go. Let it go, release it, because you do not need it anymore in 2018. You don't. It doesn't work for you anymore, and you know this. So use this time to really dive in and release it. Now, those of you who will be signing up, or who have already signed up for the energy clearing, the triple energy clearing offering that I have here, and I have the link above. I'm going to be walking you through these steps and even deeper. Okay. So we might be targeting more than just one struggle. It might be more. Whatever needs to come up will come up, and we'll be clearing it. And then I'm also going to be realigning you. We're going to be using the power of affirmations, the mantra, and prayers to even solidify this release. You're going to leave that session with a sense of coming home to self, like a sense of, oh my gosh, freedom. Yes, it's like freedom. I am free. I am finally free. And a sense of clarity too, because we are releasing also from that mental state. So there's that sense of clarity in the heart, in the mind, on the physical level. And of course, the spiritual level, there's always clarity. But it will be a realignment too, right? And so we're doing the clearing on 3 levels. We're also solidifying your alignment to the divine and bringing in the truth of who you are and integrating that within all of your power portals or your 7 chakras. So the session is going to be in 3 weeks. So basically week 1, week 2, week 3. So we're not going to do everything in one session. It's actually 3 sessions, 3 power-packed powerful sessions with me of clearing this crap once and for all, so that you can step into 2018 like never before. More of yourself and less of all the falseness, of all the lies that you have told yourself, or the traumas and the hurts and the pain. Less of that and more of you in your truth, in your divine nature, in your divine power, in your clear wisdom. You see where I'm going? So that is what this beautiful offering is going to be doing for you guys. So for those of you who haven't stepped in yet, I know you've seen it, you've been thinking about it. This offering is up until Sunday. So after Sunday, it will be down. It will not be available anymore. I am doing this so that I can help you. I can work with you to really harness this powerful energy that we're in, this beautiful convergence that we're in. So take advantage of that, because after Sunday, it is gone. It is completely gone. It's not coming back unless I'm inspired to bring it back, but you never know. So I am so excited to do this with you guys. I'm so excited to help you guys release this, to uproot those mental blocks, those beliefs, the false beliefs that still hold you back, those pain that still hold you back. And I am so excited to realign you to your core truth, to realign you to your divinity, to realign you to your true purpose, your true voice, your true feelings, your true joy, your true abundance, whatever it is that you like to call in, bringing you clarity on all levels. And oh man, that alone is so worth it. So you can enter 2018 with great clarity, knowing where you're going, knowing where you came from, knowing where you are right now, like dreaming bigger, but seeing things clearly, seeing your steps clearly to follow. Oh man, I'm so excited. So I am looking forward. If you've been thinking about it, think no longer. You've been thinking about stuff like this for a long time. Stop it. Just do it. Take that step and see where it takes you. I am so excited to be doing this with you, and I am honored that you would choose me. And I'm excited. I'm just excited. So let's do this. But Mercury retrograde and the super full moon, it is here for our own benefit. It's here to really help us do and stand where we want to be. Do you get what I'm saying? It's really coming in to boost us up. So you really take advantage of this energy. Use this for your higher purpose. Use this to boost you up. Use this to energize you. Like, I want you to really step in to this energy and flow with that energy. Don't be afraid of it. It's not here to cut you down. It's here to bring you up. Okay. So hopefully this will help you see retrogrades in a whole new way. That is actually quite an amazing time to experience. Is a cosmic siesta indeed. The other thing I wanted to say before I log off is that retrogrades, there's a lot of people saying that they're really tired, like they've been feeling just exhausted. Retrogrades are, I mean, when I say siesta, it's time for you to also take it easy. It is not a time for you to keep charging forward. It is a time for you to sit back, like literally put your pen down and just sit back and contemplate and start taking care of your physical body, the needs of your physical body and your mind and your heart and your spiritual body. What is it that you need? Like, it's like the vacation time for all parts of you. So use this time to really come home to self and take care of yourself. Okay. Just pause for a minute. Taking a deep breath in, and then when the retrograde is over, you can continue moving forward with a much, much, much needed clarity. All right. So if you have any questions about the energies conversion, please let me know. But do not let this offer, don't let that offer go. Go ahead and sign up for it. Let's get this started. I already have people on my schedule, and I can't wait to walk them through. This is going to be amazing. But yes, I am looking forward to working with you and helping you to release that crap so you can absolutely step in fully with clarity into your divine self, into your beautiful, magnificent self. So much love to you. Cosmic radiance coming at you. Mwah. Until next time. Bye.